What's up, guys? This is Davinci Neptune here. Do you feel like nothing you do is enough? Do you feel like no matter what you do, you're not happy? Do you feel like no matter how much you eat, it's just never enough food? Do you feel like no matter how much you learn, it's just never enough? Do you feel like no matter what you do in your life, you're just kind of stuck feeling this kind of void, this kind of sense of emptiness of that you don't belong, or you're just not happy, that there's a lack of purpose, there's a lack of drive? Then you might be having this kind of you might be experiencing this symptom. It's a very rare case of what's known as the Cookie Monster syndrome. The Cookie Monster is a monster that just eats cookies left and right, left and right. He eats a lot of cookies, and no matter how much cookies he eats, it's just never enough. Have you ever seen a Cookie Monster? Like any of you guys ever seen a Cookie Monster? And he's like, you guys ever seen that? The Cookie Monster just keeps on gobbling food, and is never happy. I think he lives in the dumpster, is it? Or is that the other character? I don't know. But the Cookie Monster just keeps on eating these cookies, gets all these cookies from the cookie jars, and is never happy with the cookies that he's eating. And why is that? Like, do you guys know why the Cookie Monster is never happy? Like, imagine this. Imagine you were eating something that wasn't never really fulfilling you. Imagine eating, all this sugar that's not really providing your body all the nutrients and the support that your body needs to be healthy. Like, wouldn't you not feel good about yourself? Wouldn't you not be happy? Would you not feel healthy? Well, the Cookie Monster is always eating cookies, cookies, cookies. And let me tell you a secret about the Cookie Monster. The Cookie Monster doesn't even like cookies. But for some reason, he keeps eating these cookies day in and day out. He just keeps on eating these cookies. I don't know why he eats these cookies, but he just keeps on eating cookies. Similarly, do you know people in our lives who are just doing the same things over and over and over again? They're never happy with their life, but then you look at them and like you know what the problem is, you know what the deal is, and it's like they keep doing the same thing that is not making them happy. It's not fulfilling them, right? Like how many of you guys know people who just do the same thing over and over and they're just never happy? Well, the trick is to do the things that make you happy. Like what are the foods that make you happy? What are the foods that make you feel good about yourself? What are the foods that make you healthier? What are those hobbies that when you do it, you just feel happy? Also, surround yourself with the people who make you happy and who make you feel good about yourself. Who, I mean, not only just make you feel good about yourself, but people who, when you're around this person, you feel one, you feel better about yourself, but two, you also feel like you are growing and you're evolving as a person. So it's not always about agreeing, and it's not about arguments, but these people are making you feel good about yourself. You feel happy around this person, you feel joy, but you are also growing and maturing as a person. So it's not just about you hanging out with people who, or surrounding yourself with people who just tell you yes to everything because they are agreeing with you, right? It's also about having these different perspectives that people give you that help you grow as a person and respectfully, right? Because we can disagree and still like the other person. We're not going to agree on every little thing, right? I have friends of mine who that I really really like and I hang out with them, but sometimes we get in very heated debates because we disagree with a couple things that we don't necessarily agree with, right? And you're not going to agree with everything, right? Especially not in the beginning. In the beginning, it is very likely that you're going to disagree with things because you have a certain way of being, they have a certain way of being, and then when these two worlds intersect, they're going to collide and there's going to be like a collision. So this is what the arguments are about. The argument is about finding that resolution, about these differences, about finding the solutions to these conflicts. And maturity is knowing how to handle these problems and conflicts in our lives. Okay, we don't always need someone who agrees with us. We don't always need someone who disagrees with us, but we definitely need people who enjoy us and also willing to give us a different perspective in our lives. And also, do the things that you love to do. Okay, and it's not about people pleasing per se, right? It's about doing the things that make you feel joy, things that make you feel bliss about yourself, things that you feel are filling your cup, are filling your soul, are filling your heart. Surround yourself with those people who fill you up. If people are draining you, or if they're taking energy away from you, if they don't fill you up, then those are people that maybe you gotta either spend less time with, or that you need to get a new batch of friends, right? And once more, it's not about that you are going to be agreeing with everything per se, because we're not always going to be agreeing with everything. And let me bring this back to the cookie jar, the cookie monster. If you are doing the same things that are not making you happy, if you're consuming things that are not making you happy, you are going to feel that void. You're going to feel that void of emptiness. You're going to feel that void of, I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel happy about myself. When you are consuming the things or doing the things that make you feel happy, you are going to feel your tank is going to be filled up. Your tank is going to be flowing with abundance, is flowing with love. Especially if you hang out, if you surround yourself with people that love you and appreciate you and care about you as a person, and that people that inspire you, who make you do better and are happy with you. Once more, this is not about finding people who agree with you about every little thing. Differences, arguments, and disagreements do happen, right? So it's about finding that kind of those people who are mature enough to handle your differences and your uniqueness, but can give you a different perspective or another way of looking at something. That's all I got for you on this video. Check me out on prosperitylife.com for the secrets of life. My name is Davinci Neptune. I am a spiritual master for over 5 years now. I teach people the secrets of life and the mindsets that help them to evolve and grow as a person, to help them to attract whatever it is that they desire in their life. Check out the resources down below. And also, if you wish to contribute to me and my mission on helping the world evolve and helping people to evolve past their limitations, you may contribute to me down below on either PayPal or on Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.